No excuses. That's the mindset of those who win without privilege. No silver spoon, no insider access, no fast track, just grit, hunger, and relentless drive. You don't come from wealth? Good. You weren't born into connections? Even better. You never had it easy? That's your edge. Because when you don't have privilege, you learn to fight differently. You learn to work harder, smarter, longer. You learn to solve problems, adapt fast, and think creatively. You build toughness the easy road could never teach you. Privilege might open doors, but it can also breed complacency. But you're built different. You show up with something to prove. You show up with heart. You show up with urgency because you know what it's like to go without. And when the world doubts you, underestimates you, overlooks you, you turn that into fuel. You don't wait to be chosen. You choose yourself. You don't wait for the perfect conditions. You create your own lane. You don't whine. You work. No excuses. You turn rejection into redirection. You turn pain into power. You take every setback and turn it into a step forward. Success isn't about where you start. It's about what you do with what you have. Maybe you had to teach yourself everything. Maybe you had to grind twice as hard for half the credit. Maybe you started late. Maybe you started alone. But you started, and that's what matters because the world doesn't need another entitled voice. It needs real ones. It needs stories like yours. It needs your fight, your perspective, your resilience. No one can steal your work ethic. No one can copy your mindset. No one can fake your journey. So stop comparing your path to someone else's privilege. Stop waiting for someone to hand you an opportunity. Build it, take it, own it. The greatest success stories didn't start with everything. They started with nothing and refused to settle. You don't need a lucky break. You need to keep going. Discipline is your leverage. Focus is your weapon. Relentlessness is your advantage. So when it gets hard, you keep moving. When it gets lonely, you stay grounded in your vision. When no one claps, you clap for yourself because you don't need excuses. You need execution. You don't need privilege. You need purpose. You don't need a perfect background. You need a reason to fight. So fight, build, win. And when they ask how you did it, you tell them, I stopped making excuses and I started making history.